How did Dynamo create the illusion of walking on the River Thames? I've watched the video and I can see that it's been very cleverly set up. The first thing I noticed when watching the full video is that he opens a gate and climbs down the steps and no one follows him. I suspect that there's some people up there in cahoots who are stopping any spectators from getting too close to the action and discovering what's going on. Once he's down by the water level, he steps onto a pontoon. When he steps off the pontoon, he takes a rather large and slightly unnatural step. He's obviously stepping onto something that's just under the water. This construction is a few inches under the water so that you can't see it. It's made even more difficult to see because it's probably made of clear perspex. The reason that the pontoon is there is so that the underwater construction doesn't have to begin in the very shallow water at the edge. If it can be a little bit deeper, it's easier to make. It's been said that it would be impossible for him to build anything under the water because people would see him. Well, you obviously don't do it in the daytime when there's people around. You do it at night. If you bring a boat in, it's not hard to imagine that you could cover it up and just sneak it under the water, construct it the night before, and have it all ready for the next day. Now obviously you can't build it all the way across the River Thames. It's just too wide and too deep. It has to extend for several metres, otherwise the illusion just doesn't look good enough. He's obviously gone as far as he can without getting in too deep or just it being too long to construct. After he's walked out a bit, two canoeists just happen to come along and cross where he's just been walking. He needs this to create the illusion that there's nothing under the water that he's been standing on. The reason it's canoes and not a larger boat is because canoes have a very shallow draft and it's not too hard for them to slide the few inches over the construction. Dynamo only walks a certain distance as far as the construction exists under the water, and then he has to stop. Now, to create the illusion that he could just go on if he wanted to, and it wouldn't look good if he walked back, that's why the police boat has been arranged to come and pick him up. After he's gone on the police boat, the illusion is complete. He has to wait until the next night when he or his assistants come and pick up the construction under the water, and that's the end.